face it. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad,
you have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
Telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels shining.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Private pilot, look at me. Stylish. Masterpiece. Body. Young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your life. This is the development trait. This player has a zone ability. This is a power.
Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish. Masterpiece, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay.
Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's over, it's over, it's over.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Taylor. And some room to work. Nice move at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. They still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Packers.
They run with Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, Charles, we take a look here at the draft class for this offense. Overall, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know the fans don't want to hear it, but it always takes 2, 3, 4 years until we know whether a draft class is truly panned out or not. And when you take a quarterback...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Green Bay.
It's a gain of 34. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Ball carrier.
Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. Bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Breeze now on first down. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
At the 38-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
He's lost the football. And finds some open field here. See those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays here, passing play.
Yeah, sometimes you give this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver. Usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
To Michael Thomas.
A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are back within a score. I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Lazard. No gain on the play.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
3rd down here.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful. Don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Packers.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. We got position on him, and he pulls it in. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
22 yards. 1st down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Demario Davis there on the stop.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Now a design run with Jefferson.
And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver.
And it's 2nd down. To throw again. Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
But that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here's Rodgers. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
To Devontae
Adams. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. That'll be complete to Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And Sanders has it broke free. And the Packers pick it up. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And all the way down to the 39.
Jefferson.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, going for Jefferson.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Justin Jefferson.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go along, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense.
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Williams. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. He'll drop this down to Williams. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way.
Now Breeze lost the football. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Breeze. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14. The Packers offense set to go. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner. Let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick. And when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. You're fired up over those catches, aren't you?
Can't help it. Even as a former defensive back, I've got to tip my cap to these guys. They are balling.
I appreciate that. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Taylor. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Taylor. Puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the...
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Taylor. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
They'll get this out wide to Taylor. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Oh, going for Jefferson.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. That's caught at the 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
Crosby with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
10.
On 1st down, Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Camara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Murray. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Camara. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. On first down, Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Justin Jefferson
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end play. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And that is incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
More there defensively.
Looking deep for Adams. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage.
And they are going to score again. Yet another another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise,
loose football, and the Packers pick it up. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. Rodgers will try again on second down. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for a first down pick. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Crosby with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Saints 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Will be intercepted. To the right, Jair Alexander.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes. Must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Stiff on, spin move, in zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Stiff on, spin move, in zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're hearing with a lane now. My home second.